It is that time again. It is Tuesday once again, and that means it is update day here in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, just last week, we saw the 1.22 update go live for Xbox One and PS4, and on the PlayStation side of things, that kicked off the Survivors event, or Part 2 of Operation Apocalypse Z. However, PS4 does get that content 1 week earlier than Xbox and PC, as we know, so although that content has been around for a week now, it is now live on Xbox, and PC should have the update now as well, pending any delays or problems there. But aside from that, we did actually see the 1.23 update go live today out of the blue. We definitely were not expecting this to come today, but nonetheless, it is here, and it brings forth a handful of behind-the-scenes changes and some new content as well. So today we're taking a look at everything that changed in the new update that just went live in BO4. But before we get into all of that, if you are new here or if you are a part of the 63% of viewers who are not subscribed to the channel, and you do want to stay up to date with everything going on in the world of Call of Duty, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on. That way you'll always know when I upload a new video. And of course, if you guys do enjoy this one, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated. And now let's get into the new Black Ops 4 1.23 update and everything that changed with it. So first and foremost, let's talk about the physical 1.23 update, as this is now the second week in a row that we've seen a new title update go live, which is pretty rare all things considered. But here's the thing. While the 1.22 update brought a ton of new features to the game last week, like for instance the Survivors event, the 1.23 update, yeah, not so much. It is simply a 167 megabyte update that really focuses on bug fixes more than anything else. Typically with content updates, we see the patches upwards of 6, 7, maybe 8 gigs, not 167 megabytes, so content-wise, aside from the usual weekly updates, this patch really is not all that impressive. Nonetheless, though, it is live, and that 5-second download will still require you to copy for about an hour if you are on PlayStation, so yeah, that's real fun. Anyways, moving on from that, the first major piece of content that was added in for today that spans across multiple modes is going to be the August Twitch Prime Pack, and I believe this is the final Prime Pack for the game at this point, and well, this pack was kind of a letdown if you ask me. The other Prime Packs have consisted of things like weapon camos and jump packs and some outfits here and there, and this one does that as well, except it's just a bunch of recycled content that was already available in the other Twitch Prime Packs before. We end up seeing the August pack comes with 2 specialist outfits, both of which we've seen before, alongside 2 weapon camos that we've also seen before, and then a jump pack for blackouts, which, you guessed it, we've seen it before. But you know, on the plus side, you do also get 100 Nibelium Plasma and also 10 reserve cases with this pack, so at least it's not all bad. You can get a no-dupe crate with those cases and still have a few left over, so I'll definitely take advantage of that. We of course also saw a brand new black market refresh today over in the shop, and later on in the week as well, we'll also have both of the current bundles expiring, that being the Survivor pack with the Danny Trejo Blackout character, and also the Nifo Odie Club bundle, so be on the lookout for some possible bundle refreshes there. In Blackjack's shop specifically though, our first featured item for this week is going to be the Full Stop Stop Sign melee weapon, which is going to come bundled with the Lord of Death emote and also 5 dupe protected reserve crates, and this bundle is going to cost 1500 COD points, or $15 going off of the fact that 100 COD points is equal to $1. Kinda iffy on that price, seeing as the stop sign is literally just a melee weapon. It is just a knife reskin and it costs $15. I'm personally gonna have to pass on that one, but it is there. I'm not gonna lie, the emote is pretty cool, but really not my thing. Then our second featured item this week is going to be the Astronaut outfit for Firebreak, and this is simply going to be the outfit for Firebreak and 10 duplicate protected reserve crates, and this is going to cost 2400 COD points, or $24. $24 for an outfit just because it comes bundled with 10 dupe protected reserve crates. And apparently those 30 guaranteed new items from those crates are just so valuable, they have to spike up the price a ton. I seriously cannot comprehend why we can't just buy the individual items outright. Just put 10 no dupe cases in the shop and let people buy the cases if they want the cases. Truthfully, now that we have the weapon bribes and I can just stack those up for when new weapons drop, I could care less about 99% of the content in the reserves at this point, so no dupe cases really don't mean anything to me. I'd much rather just be able to drop like $5 on a cool skin that I could actually get some use out of for thumbnails and whatnot, but I refuse to spend $24, nearly half the price of the base game, on just one outfit and 30 drops that'll probably consist of 10 weapon charms, 13 camos, and 7 bland outfits. Absolute ripoff. Anyways, my disappointment aside, we also have a new special order this week, which I guess silver lining is this one is not nearly as ridiculously priced as the other items, and it consists of the bus driver Ted Blackout character, the standard 5% tier boost that you can stack up to 25%, alongside 4 reserve crates, not duplicate protected by the way, the Perk Me Up emote, and also a sticker for 1,000 COD points or $10, which still is not the most ideal price out there, but it is certainly more reasonable than anything else we have this week, so there is that as well. Now, moving into the mode-specific changes over in multiplayer, we of course got our standard weekly playlist refresh, which now features Infected Final Stand, which is kind of like a mix of Infected and Control. Personally, I think it's pretty fun. That is going to be our main featured playlist this week, and that'll be followed by Chaos Control, Mercenary Deathmatch Mosh Pit, Barebones Mosh Pit, and also Bolt Action Barebones as well to round out things for this week. Behind the scenes in multiplayer, we also got a handful of changes and adjustments, including slide fixes for all specialist characters now. If you guys didn't know, earlier on in the week there was a bug that made its way into the game that made sliding incredibly useful, as it essentially lets you G-slide just like back in Black Ops 3, but that has now been fixed for everyone. And they also fixed an issue with the M16's iron sights, so if you ran into that, that should be gone now too. Then over in Blackout, we also got a new playlist refresh, although this primarily only affected Xbox and PC, as you guys now also have the Pandemic mode available as the featured mode. But aside from that, everything else is the same as it was last week on the PlayStation end of things, as we also have Alcatraz Portal quads, and also the standard solos, duos, and quads modes as well. Blackout also got a handful of updates and gameplay adjustments pertaining to Pandemic in specific, as now the zombies have increased speed, increased melee lunge range, increased resistance to the barricade and also fire damage, then finally increased ladder speed. Now, I don't know about you guys, but every single time I was playing as a zombie in Pandemic, it felt like I was heavily underpowered within the mode, so hopefully these changes will bring some more victories to the infected rather than to the living. Basically, if you want to win in Pandemic, all you gotta do is find a barricade and some mesh mines in a MOG 12. You've essentially got yourself a free W, so hopefully with these changes, the zombies stand a little bit better of a chance now. We also saw that the final collapse delay was reduced from 30 seconds to 10 seconds, and the final collapse time was reduced from 90 seconds to 75 seconds. Then finally, for the Blackout specific fixes, they also fixed a handful of crashing issues pertaining to the Hawk and also after performing multiple humiliations, and there were some general stability improvements made too. Then finally for zombies this week, really we didn't see anything new happen unless of course you are on Xbox or PC, as you guys now have access to the Duck and Cover Gauntlets available for Alpha Omega, and you guys also now have access to the M16 and the Javelina AA-50 Sniper within the mystery box. Now that was all of the console changes made for this week, but of course with PC getting a brand new update today as well, we also got some new PC exclusive updates to top it all off, including some S6 Stingray adjustments in multiplayer, consisting of a nerf to the operator mod fire rate as well as the damage, and they also reduced the 2-hit kill range for the Impact Blast mod as well, once again though for PC only. Then the remainder of the PC updates consist primarily of weapon supports and various zombies weapon adjustments for the Reaver, the Argus, the Locust, and the Ballistic Knife, alongside some map-specific bug fixes too, but for the sake of time we won't get too into detail with all of those, but I will link the patch notes down in the description below if you would like to read up on all of the specifics there. With that being said though, that is everything that changed in today's little 1.23 update, and that is effectively going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated. And of course, if you are brand new here and you want to stay up to date with everything going on in the world of Call of Duty, ranging from news to updates to leaks and rumors and everything else in between, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on. That way you'll always know when I upload a new video. As always, be sure to use code IMMORTAL on any and all G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. All of those links can be found down in the description below. And once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.